Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server with your goat, me. And the other day I was reading one comment. I don't think they meant it too seriously, but they said, man, doesn't it feel like super cocky when Doc calls himself the GOAT, the greatest of all time? Well, GOAT stands for Grind, Optimize, Automate, Together. And that is a reference to the Hivemind and me working with you guys together to create something. So when I say welcome, with your goat, that means we're back in action together, grinding, optimizing, automating, and thriving. You know what I mean? So it says, hey, it's goat time. Now we're doing good stuff. But also, I'm the greatest of all time. Hey, talking about greatest of all time, look at the fan art piece of this week. Didn't you, when you looked at the thumbnail, think, oh my god, this is the most, wow, this is crazy cool. And yeah, I felt the same. By Froggy. Posted it over on the Reddits. Make sure to check out all the links in the video description. Check it out, leave a nice comment there on the Reddit post. In my opinion, like everybody is biased when it comes to art, but that is one of the most magnificent pieces. Like this is how I see myself. No, just kidding. I don't want to influence how artists, interpret the goat. But yeah, this is so cool. They titled it Malevolent Mastermind, and that's kind of fitting. And yeah, I love this piece to bits. Definitely wanting to put that in my item frame here I got going on next to my table, where I rotate all the fan art. And yeah, so yeah, that's I was even thinking I should maybe try to print that and hang it up or commission it as a real painting by the artist to hang up. I mean, that is just so cool, amazing work. Yeah. So, anyways, appreciating art. Before we jump into today's episode, we got some cool stuff going, man. I got some resources prepared here already. We're gonna do pretty much 3 projects today, and all of them are epic. So yeah, first things first though, I need to address something again. I'll put it on screen here. One example, got an email again by one of you guys saying, hey Doc, I'm too stupid to get Telegram going, so I'm writing your email. Maybe we can figure out the price via email now and so on. Like, it is a plague of YouTube. It's like every content creator is fighting it. There is these channels that literally, exist solely to scam people. Like, they leave a comment and they're called like Doc M on Telegram or Mambo Jumbo on Telegram or you name it, PewDiePie on Telegram, I don't know, right? They try to impersonate anybody, trying to find people that think, oh wow, awesome, I want something. It's so mean, right? And then, you contact them via Telegram and then they try to scam you. I don't know how they try to scam, but they will definitely try to scam you in some way or shape. I don't try to hack your YouTube account so they get more spam. I don't know, but it's bad. Don't ever interact with them. If you see a comment like that, you can always, there's the 3 little dots on the side of the comment. You can click on there and then, there's a report function for this comment. And what I do then, when I see them, they always then mass reply to many of you guys' comments. And I can tell when the bot attack is kind of starting because I, watch the analytics and see the replies are all of a sudden jumping up like crazy, the number of comments on the video, and then I can tell something's going on. Then I normally always look, see if there's, a flood of these stupid comments again, and then I go to their channel, to their actual channel, and I ban that channel on my channel, and then all their comments disappear, but it takes a while for YouTube to process, and it's like, feel like Don Quixote fighting against windmills, because, you ban like 10, and then the next day, like another 20 come back. I don't know if YouTube can do something about it more. Like, I mean, they would need manpower. Maybe they can train some AI to look for comments like that and put them, into automated approval mode also, that at least you don't see them and I just, on the back end can tell, no, don't never show this channel's comments again or something like that. I mean, something needs to be done. This is just heartbreaking, get this email from the dude. He's super stoked and says, oh man, I'm so happy. I've been watching you for so many years, and now actually, I never expected anything in return. And blah, man, and you sit there, bruh, man, freaking scammers, man. So yeah, spread the word. Don't fall for that ever, right? There's always people trying to fleece you out there, man. It is terrible sometimes. But yeah, moving on, let's go back to some positive stuff, right? What are we doing today? Well, as you know, I'm always reading your comments and seeing what you guys say, and there was really positive feedback for the whole Wither build. Some of you said, man, maybe you can put some more glass and some more effects. The problem is, here, when I look at it, it looks really, really cool. The contrast is nice, but I think a bunch of it gets lost in YouTube compression. And to me, if I would put more, it would feel clustered and spammy. But maybe I'll try to fiddle with it a little bit. Maybe some people suggested some light blue glass in there or some purple-ish to give it a bit of a hue. That might work. I'll fiddle around with it eventually. But one cool comment I saw was, Doc, where's the boss bar, man? And funnily enough, while we were designing this thing, then I showed the design to methods saying, hey, look, this is what we're going to put on top. And then he sent me a picture back with a photoshopped in boss bar on top saying, hey, the boss bar is missing. This sucks. And ever since that, I was thinking, yeah. And then I saw a comment saying, hey, the boss bar is missing. And yeah, you're right. We need a boss bar. But if we do a boss bar, we don't just want to have, like a thing that looks like a boss bar and sits there, right, and does nothing. No. Our boss bar needs to do something. So I annoyed a few really good, compact door maker and redstone guys with a little bit of a challenge. And it actually was not easy. Said I need a functioning boss bar that is, very thin and looks like the real deal. And it took a few days, and they said it's impossible. But no, nothing's impossible. So yeah, I'd say let's start building our boss bar here. That is definitely something any boss needs. All right. I think the dimensions are cool. This is gonna be our boss bar, and it's gonna be, really fully functional. We're gonna hook it up to the whole Wither reactor, which, by the way, is a nice comment as well from last week. Somebody said, you should call this thing the over reactor. I had to giggle quite a bit about that. Overreacting, that's what we do on here, man. That's it's almost the motto of our whole existence here in Hermitcraft, overreaction. I like it. The Overreactor is also a really good name for this place. It can have several names. A Wither reactor, and we call it Overreactor, right? Why not? Anyways, we got the boss bar here in place, and the idea is the boss bar will indicate when the reactor is actually powering up, for real. Like when we switch on the reactor, the boss bar will increase, and it will, be a visual indicator that the reactor is loaded or not loaded, active or not. So, just don't want to have it as an optical thing. I want to actually have it as a functioning thing. And here, you can actually see the piston layout that enables the whole dealio, which was really hard to figure out in a compact way. As you can see, right, the thing is really clean. Like it's this clean box, as wide as the boss bar would be, a pixel relative, because like here for the skull, right, like a 2x2 is 1 pixel, so the boss bar would be 2 pixels high. So we needed a 2 high block swapper that smoothly works and looks good. And there was a lot of trial and error over several days. And then Rechenmaschine had the cool idea, for this layout, and this works now really well. And by now it's a relatively simple design. If you look in here, it's not so costly. Just a few doors and a bunch of pistons and so on. So, and really compact and nice. So let's try it out. I am gonna quickly fly down. I have a temporary lever there to see the animation, and then we can fly back up and look at it when it's doing, and then we can fill in all the whole dealio. But technically, if I trigger this now down there, we should see the animation starting. Nice. And it would, run all the way through. And how it works is you can see the lower piston pulls twice and pulls back, and on top we pulse twice. So it's like a feed tape, right? Like, yeah, we pull twice, and then we're also pushing up, and we're rotating pretty much. And now we switch places with the two colors. And now the system ran through. It's about approximately like 30 seconds or so. And now we can switch it off again here, and then we should see the animation in reverse. It will look really cool. Yeah, here we go. When we have the whole slot filled in with, the concrete powder. But yeah, it looks good. It's all spawn proof. We got some carpets in place. Here, of course, will be the concrete. And the only place we cannot really put concrete is above here. And that's potentially spawn danger, but I got lighting system in there, and it's not a slime chunk, so nothing should spawn. Yeah, and there you can see it again, right? Flipped it all back, and yeah, now I'm gonna fill in the rows, and then we can look at the full animation. It should look pretty cool. All right. Okay. All filled in. So that should be working. Now let's look at it. So power boss bar off looks like this. Really clean, right? When you look at it from the front. Cannot see any redstone exposed really anywhere. Just a little bit on the top there. That's not really avoidable. But the main angle is like that. If you come in at it, it looks really clean. Yeah. From below, you see this row of pistons exposed a little bit. Fortunately, was not able to hide that. I mean, yeah, as I said, it took days to come up with this layout, and I don't think you can do it much better, to be honest. Or actually, there's no way to do it more compact. I think we exhausted everything. But let's check it out now and have a look how it fully looks with the whole animation. Okay, aiming at the lever, going into camera mode. A little bit further away so we see the whole thing nicely. Maybe like this. All right, let's activate it. And the Wither is powering up. Nice. That's so cool. Man, maybe we should add an explosion at the end, some fireworks going off when it's fully powered up. There's so much things you can do. But this looks cool. It looks like a real nice animation if you go a little bit further away. Bam, and fully powered up, and then the reactor would be ready. Just need to wire that to the reactor itself, and now we can turn it off again. Oh man, this is so cool, look at it. With the losing health. Powering down. Oh man, this is cool. The animation is nice as well as it flows. I mean, you see the pistons a little bit. I mean, it's not really avoidable. While the blocks fall, they become kind of see-through, right? But other than that, that's super clean. Yeah. In case you wonder, by the way, why does Doc have no boss bars? He has at the moment, I think we have 3 Withers in there. Today we're gonna add another one for the new system we're gonna add. But yeah, I'm using Tweakeroo. And there is a setting. Oh man, where is it? Yeats? Maybe we need to look. Boss bar. Yeah, disable boss bar. True or not? And yeah, there is how the boss bar actually looks, and we can see the 3 Withers on top now. But yeah, I thought for the video it's better not have the boss bars there all the time. But I think our boss bar works out pretty well. 3 pixels wide, I think, in the middle, and then just a small 1 white frame around it. And well, obviously it really depends, right, where you position yourself from the Wither. But yeah, I guess that works. The boss bar is obviously scaling, right? So, but yeah, it was hard to technically it probably would have to be even longer, like like this, but at some point it would look weird, and I think this is a good compromise. So yeah, let's turn off the boss bar again. The boss, disable boss bar, true. Disable boss fog is also possible. Oh, interesting. There's so many settings in Tweakaroo. I'm not using even 0.1% of them, I feel. I really need to look more into Tweakaroo. Like some other settings of Tweakaroo I use, which are practical, is here, toggle periodic use. That's just, right-clicking in a certain amount of time, like an auto-clicker. And then I also have toggle fast right-click. Like when I hold down right-click now, it would consume super fast whatever I have in my hand. And that's good, for example, for a concrete factory, right? If you just want to AFK it, you just stand there and let Tweakaroo do the clicking, so you don't have to put a book on your mouse or something, or tap out of the game or anything weird. So yeah, some really good settings. And what else am I using of Tweakaroo? Of course, yeah, the free cam. It's also part of Tweakaroo. So yeah, a really, really, really super useful and great mod Massa provided for the community there. So yeah, good stuff. Let me know what you think about the boss bar. Give me some feedback, but I think this turned out really, really cool, fully functioning. And yeah, actually, not only is it fully functioning, it actually has a function. It shows us if the reactor is fully powered up. And yeah, now I need to wire something from down here, from the reactor, bring it up through the body of the Witter and connect it to our little glass pane connection I have here, which I think is good. You barely can recognize that it's actually there. You don't see it at all. I mean, the lever, of course, will not be there. So yeah, I'll do that little bit of wiring, and then we can turn our attention to creating another module down here. And that module is, if you saw it here, this thing is crazy. The next module we're gonna add here is absolutely insane. Alright, everything hooked up, guys. I got it wired to the main switch of the reactor. And yeah, we can check it out now. Yeah, let's fly down. Alright, and yeah, let's do it like this so we can actually see it nicely. Alright, switching the reactor on. And yes, the boss bar is starting to power up. You can see the shulker coming in, right? And the reactor is getting ready to produce skulls. And yeah, here we go. We should soon see skulls coming out. And the boss bar is filling up as we see the first skulls coming into the system. And when the first skulls are ready to be used, boom, the boss bar is fully powered up. Nice. That is sweet. I love that. It's the little details, but in this case, it also is a good thing, because when we see the boss bar is on, right, we know the reactor is running. We have our chunk loader there, but we still don't want to unnecessarily unload this thing. And now we're powering down again, and now we should see the boss bar draining again. Nice, nice. And eventually the shulker gets picked up. Yes, and down there you can see the chunk loader being active. Right, that delay there, that comparator delay chain there. And roughly when that chain goes off, we should also see the boss bar being done with. Yep, there you go, it powered down and the boss bar was also finished. Okay, yeah. So it's nicely synchronized, and when we know the chunk loader is off, then we know the thing is good to go and we can leave the area. So that is so cool, and I love that little detail. And yeah, I nagged the Hivemind to make it as compact as possible so it looks clean, because gotta strive for perfection. The only thing, when you look from above here, there's an angle where the concrete is a little bit exposed. I was thinking potentially I could put blackstone slabs on top here to fill in this gap. Right? It wouldn't add much to the height profile of everything and probably look a little bit more clean from a distance. I mean, this thing shines when you look at it from a little bit away. And then probably I could also get away with blackstone slabs slabbing along the piston row here, and this guy's dead. I'll try it. I get some blackstone slabs and put him on there, and then we see how it looks. But yeah, I wanna work on a different project today at the Witter Reactor 2. We wanna add a very, very insane module. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it yet, but we're gonna work with 4 Witters and we're gonna split up skulls and go completely nuts. I gotta do some resource grind though, and also do some checking on the prototype. You guys, in the meantime though, can witness me. Oh man, yeah, realizing my worst nightmare is coming back, man. Last time we visited the button again, and I was like, man, I'm not stressed out about that. There's no belts, and you guys in the comment section brought me down to reality real quick and let me know that, yeah, Mambo is working on something. So here, check it out. I caught him online the other day. Oh man. Mambo!
Hello?
Hello. Dude.
Sorry, I had to get my headphones and you caught me so off guard. I was just suddenly on fire.
It's nice to see you panicking. It was all
Yeah. I almost fell off my chair and then I was like, oh, it's you. And then I chucked my headphones off the desk and then I had to change all my settings. It was a nightmare.
Man, your
Oh, man.
professionalism is, really inspiring.
It takes me 10 minutes to set up for an impromptu meeting.
Yeah, quick question.
Yep.
People in the comment section said, you did the button 2.0, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was not mad because I have enough diamonds. It doesn't really trigger me.
Right. Yeah.
People said in the comment section, you want to introduce crowns.
Yeah, I have crowns. I'm just waiting on them being introduced into
Why?
the resources.
Why would you do that to me, Mambo?
And the crowns are good.
I gave you a
really
slime
good.
farm. I gave you a slime farm, and you do this to me, ruining my life like that? I
know. Well, I'm prepared for it. I mean, look, the crowns are so good as well. They are so good. They are so the big one, the purple one, is obnoxiously big, and it's amazing. So when the crowns roll out, I'm kind of waiting to see. I'm trying to work out the timings of the button right now. So I thought I'd do a soft rollout where it's just diamonds. But then yeah, once the crowns come in, which hopefully should be pretty soon. Yeah, I mean that's going to be the biggest bragging rights.
Initially, when you took your break and then you came back, I was really happy.
Yeah.
Now I wish you would still bicycling around somewhere, man. I have plans. It's gonna.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. I did think of you as I built it. I thought of you, but I'm excited. Yeah, look, it will suit you so much. I can't wait to see you with a giant purple crown on your head.
I'm leaving you, evil, evil man. So yeah, there you have it. There's gonna be crowns. Oh my god, I hope it's not gonna happen too soon. My life's gonna be consumed. I wanna get that, purple crown or whatever it is. The biggest crown of them all. Oh god. Why does this concern me so much, man? Oh, don't stress out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get that crown somehow. Let's focus on productive things before I waste my life camping the button again. We want to install more modules, as mentioned, to the overreactor here. And plan is now I need a 4-way Witter skull pack splitter. At the moment we have 3 Witters in there. If you put 4 in there, we're gonna always send out a pack of 4 skulls, and that's what we need. We want to shoot from 4 barrels for the next bit of the design down here. So yeah, guess it's time to watch something cool on the side. At the moment, I'm watching a lot of Potato Mac Whiskey. I don't know if you know the channel. They do a lot of strategy games, and at the moment, there's a huge hype, going on for, what is it called, Age of Wonders 4, right? And yeah, it's fun to watch on the side. Man, the killer tomatoes are back. Oh yeah, tomatoes in the garden are also back. Check out the Twitter. Post a little clip about it. But yeah, I'll keep you updated with my tomato endeavors as usual. And yeah, let me do some redstoning and chilling. And yeah, when we got something, I'll be back. Alright, man, that was fiddly. I'm not gonna lie. But I think I got it. I had to build it from below a little bit. That made it a little bit hard. Probably could have knocked out the glass on top and then built like that. But in the end, yeah, I think we got it done. And this should be, if all things went smoothly, a 4-way Wither Skull pack splitter. And we should be able to process 4 skulls at once. Should be really interesting to see if we can get it to work. But yeah, to be able to do that, we need one more Wither in there. We got 3 at the moment. I think we gotta up it to 4. So let's do that. Always exciting to load another Wither into the system. But yeah, we should be all golden. Let's put those in here. And do we have heads in the system yet? No, we don't at the moment. Okay, let's quickly grab some heads. 3 we need. We still have so many from Impulse. Alright, let's load the heads into the system too. And then we can spawn another one in. Just checked we have enough potions in the system as well. So that's good. Some people have been asking, don't the boats or the piglins in the boat take damage? There's health potions here for them. It's over there. Rip. So it's harming potions, but they're undead, and that heals them. And every time we spawn a Wither, we heal them back up again to make sure they never die. So yeah, everything loaded. Let's spawn ourselves another Wither, shall we? Here we go. And always exciting. And rises up. And boom. Shielded the explosion. All looks good. Yeah. We got skulls nicely lined up. We don't see no outriggers, but the skulls are not synchronized at the moment, as you see. Like, we have trailers, right? So, to synchronize the skulls, you just load and unload the farm once, and then it's synchronized for good. So yeah, we got to fly away a little bit, and then we can actually test and see if we can 4-way split skulls. That's gonna be exciting. Alright, flew back and forth a little bit, and yeah, just not to get you confused, you can see the top 2 skulls, they are not in one package, they are a bit offset and so on, but what we're looking for is the middle skulls that make it into the middle setup here. They need to be nicely synchronized, and it's always one single skull, it looks like, that's come in. That is 4 skulls perfectly synchronized, and those are the skulls we're actually working with. We're taking it from the center head, right? Okay, so now we can actually switch on the reactor with 4 Withers in now. Yeah, our boss bar is powering. Here comes the Schalker, quickly checking to make sure, we have one more Wither in there. If we are good. But there shouldn't be no issue. Okay, and here we got the skulls coming. And now those are packs of 4. Very good. Okay, let's go below and fight some killer tomatoes that are running around here, man. I got to flood this place. I don't even know why I didn't. Probably I kind of was unsure what I will build here and all, right? But yeah, it's probably should light it up a little bit at least for now, because it's been relatively annoying with creepers and all and everything. Okay, so now let's look. We should see Skulls being yeeted. Those are quadruple packs of skulls now nicely being yeeted to over here. Okay, that is awesome. Hey, Cap.
It looks good, Doc. It looks good.
Yeah, you're
I
witnessing...
don't know what's happening here, but it looks amazing.
you know, now you can witness the greatest moment. I'm gonna switch it on. Can you quickly snipe that creeper over there?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Where are you coming from? What are you doing?
I'm looking for artifacts, man. I think you might be a guy I could talk to for artifacts
Yeah,
at the
wait.
museum.
I need to quickly turn down the wither explosions a little bit. Alright. I'm in the midst of testing. Wait, you gotta wait for 2 minutes. Alright.
Yeah. I want to see this. I want to see this moment.
So this is a quadruple wither skull splitter. At the moment we got packs of 4 flying over there hitting the target block. And now when I switch this on, they should actually make it through. Yes, they get caught. Okay, yes, pushed on. Very nice. Okay, those are packs of 4. Now we want to see the separation. Yes, there goes one skull. Okay. Oh, careful.
Oh, look out.
Okay, and we should... Yeah, there goes the next one. You got 2 chambers loaded now, firing on 2 cylinders. This is a 4-cylinder engine, you know what I mean? Alright, here comes the next one. Yes, okay, 3.
There's 3.
4, that's it. It's working.
Wow.
Look at that.
This is insane, man.
Look at how the skulls are going. It's nuts. We gotta blast stuff up here. Oh god, it's so
Hang on,
cool.
if I put something down, will it actually explode?
Yeah.
Oh, it will. What?
Yeah, this is a death
Ooh,
zone
wither
here.
rose. Oh yeah, this is easy wither rose farm here, Doc.
Yeah, that's man, you spoiled it now.
But
yeah,
I'm picking these up for free though, dude.
That's the plan, but
This
yeah,
is good stuff.
we're not gonna use slimes though. It's gonna be even more epic. You're gonna like it when it's done, but I don't want to spoil it yet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. Let me quickly turn that thing off for now. Okay. Here. Good. And that should also it should be timed so the whole system is cleared now when I switch it off. Let's see if that works too. You know, we're getting no new skulls now anymore. Just the ones that are left in the system should be used up. How much damage does it actually do if you stand here? Ooh, I'm withered. Nice. You can wither yourself. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, cool. The whole chamber is cleared. Okay, cool.
Nice.
And now hopefully we see the whole thing switching off completely. Okay, yeah, I think we're cool. Okay, let me quickly turn off the reactor, then we can speak in peace somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh man. Alright, artifacts. The battle of the museums is going on, I heard.
Yes, indeed, Doc. I'm here looking for some rare artifacts, trinkets, rare items in game. Anything you got that might like be unique or special, either to you or to other hermits.
I think I actually got something for you. That is really special. Okay, let's fly over straight to the TCG thing, Howl of Goat. I got it there.
Okay.
All right.
Aha.
Hey, I feel like a teenager, you know, caught by their parents having their favorite pop star hung up on the wall, and the parents just go like, I see.
Oh, you got the June and you got August. Nice.
The signed versions, man, I splurged. I spent 2 stacks of diamonds to get it. Look at this.
Man. Oh, and look at this. This is pretty impressive, actually. Like a little angled painting and stuff.
Yeah, I stole that idea from Scardo. He had it in Hot Quarter, you know. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I got something special here for you. Look at that. I mean, a dragon head as such ain't nothing special, right? But this one is actually the dragon head that dropped when I transported the dragon to the overworld. So that was a momentous moment in Hermitcraft history, and that skull here, that you know, is a memento for that. So it's highly valuable. So
I see.
Yeah.
I might have to give this its own section, man. This was a historic moment when this happened.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah, you mind if I take it and display it in the museum?
if I get it back at some point.
Okay, deal.
All
Deal.
right,
It's
all
on
right.
it's on lease.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's what I do with
Oh, hang on,
artifacts.
hang on. Yep, yep. Oh, I'm just
You're digging for some
gonna take
more?
this head. Not liable for any damages that happen during this transaction here. So
No worries.
this is perfect, Doc. This is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
fun. I'll come visit soon. Check out what's there in
Yes.
the museum.
Do indeed. Do indeed. I may need some help relocating some things too. So if you're interested in
Reload
stuff
it.
like that,
Hey,
let me
you know
know.
what we should do? We should also put one of the Witter skulls into the museum. We should
Ooh,
fly one over there
yes.
or something. I mean, it's not that far.
Yeah. If you would be willing to do that, I would make a spot for it for sure.
You would pay?
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here. It's a mostly non-profit museum.
Yeah, okay.
So I mean, here, let me just give you a down payment
IOU,
of
no, let's say an IOU would also be great. Because you never know. I got these pesky neighbors there, and I might need allies at some point.
okay, okay.
All right,
I'll
all
give
right.
you I'll give you here. Do you have an anvil around here? Where's an anvil?
Here.
Yeah, right here, right here. I signed the slime.
In the meantime, all the viewers get paranoia because they see the block still there and are afraid it's gonna despawn any second. Oh
There
wow,
you go.
a side tomato.
I signed a slime ball. Yep,
Oh snap! I think I'm gonna hang that up here somewhere.
yep. Sounds good, man. Thanks for the head, and
Yeah,
we'll be in touch soon. Yeah, be in touch
awesome.
soon.
See you
Better
later,
get that
man.
block now before it despawns. See you, man.
Oh yeah, later. All right, fixed. As a reminder as well that the dragon head is missing, right? We, tend to forget things because we do crazy stuff all the time. Okay, but hey, we managed to pull it off. Scar and Saint Cup always shows up at the weirdest moments, like, in the midst of my intro the other day. Now it pops up all of a sudden. It's hilarious. But yeah, 4 Witters contained in there. 4-way Witter Skull Splitter work flawlessly. And yeah, now we just gotta build a raid farm real quick. All right, I'm over here now, and I am in the midst of setting up a little, raid farm here, so we can easily grab ourselves some evokers and transport them over there to the Witter Reactor. And yeah, just want to show you a neat little trick here. This is, end of light farms are patched now in the latest update, right? And if you still want a way to really, really fast process mobs, pick them up instantly and make them not count to the mob cap, there's always boats. And in this case, you can see these 4 soul sand patches here. The soul sand patches are actually, the spawn spaces for the raid. We got a villager here, transported him over with a boat real quick, easy job. And he has a workstation here, so this is a village right there. And yeah, this will be where our raid will spawn in, on these soul sand blocks. And now we want to transfer them up quickly onto this trapdoor so we can grab him out with a minecart. And then we have cauldrons around that will also take care of the big boys. But yeah, to get the minecart perfectly aligned, touching those 4 blocks like that, right? You need the amethyst buds here. Those are the large amethyst buds, not the final growth stage, one before. And you want to have a waterlogged block here for a reason I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, let's have a boat in there. And we got leaf, that is waterlogged, dispenser, half slab, boom. And now this boat is perfectly aligned here. And yeah, this we don't need. We can remove. That's actually not really part of the design, is just to get the boat in. And that leaf also goes away, and here actually is a glass block in the final design. But now you can see this boat is perfectly sitting in there. Every mob that spawns on here will touch the hitbox of the boat instantly and be sucked into the boat. But as the boat is touching water here, it is in this waterlogged block, it will instantly eject whatever is in the boat. So it goes like "Tidip," and puts the mobs up here. We'll see when we spawn in the raid. It's pretty cool. So yeah, now I'm just gonna add some rails and stuff so we can pick up things. And yeah, then I need to do some minor building over there. So we actually have a place where we wanna send the evokers to. And yeah, then we should be golden. So yeah, soon to be raid farm. Let's finish it. Alright, I'm over here at the villager outpost thingy behind Decked Out. I think this is the place where Green and the others also get their bad omen when they use their villager raid farm trading setup in the big boat they have. It's right here, right there is Decked Out. And now we're going back. I have the setup ready. Some small fixes we found during testing, but should be reliable now. And I have a full setup to filter out evokers and to put them under the Wither reactor in a holding contraption for them. Yeah, let's see if it works. There is a minimum chance, like way under 1%, that the raid actually fails and fails to find a spawn spot, but chances are very slim that it will happen. We have 4 individual spawning spots down there, and now we're coming in. Right below we have our villager, and that makes a village because he has a workstation, and yeah, boom, there triggers our raid. So this guy is responsible for that now, and we are chilling here. And now if we watch, you can see they will immediately spawn in below here on the soul sand blocks. Boom, and it goes quick. Then immediately gets sucked into the minecart. And then instantly, as the boat, as the boat touches the mangrove root block here, the boat is considered being submerged. They immediately get ejected and then sucked up into this here. And now we have them here, nicely controllable. Well, and on the first round, we will not see, raid coming in, evokers coming in, so we can kill them. So in a 80 block radius around the player, pretty much, or the village center, depends if they can't find a spot. They look if there's a spot, and then the raid will spawn the mobs into this location. And as these soul sand blocks are the only valid thing in around 80 blocks, because around us there's water, right? No, everything is blocked from spawning. Only there they can spawn. Boom. Next go. So we got a bunch of Johnnies in there, but I think, with the second wave we also don't get evokers typically. So let's try to kill them right away. We don't need to yeet them out with minecarts or anything. Okay. Should be it. Try to pick these items up a little bit. Can we reach this guy? If they're in an unlucky position like that, then we can use our minecart functionality here. Just pick them up. They can't see us. Their head's stuck in there. And now we kill them. And now comes the third round. Let's see if we get a big boy. They, should just simply, because they cannot get into the boat, right? And the hitbox will be inside one of those lava cauldrons. Oh yeah, as you see right now. And they will then die. And as soon as this guy is dead, we can check out the other ones and see if there is an evoker in there. But I don't think so. You can get up to 5 evokers, I think, per raid. Doesn't look like we can use our X so we don't do the sweeping edge damage to have a bit of a clearer look, but nah, I don't think there's one in there. Those ones scooted back a bit. So let's do our minecart thing and then just kill this guy, and we can use the sword again. Pick up our minecarts, can throw the minecarts back into the system here, into this chest. Okay, sweet. And now we kill the last guy. Can we reach him? No. Okay, protected by the rail hitbox. Alright. Grab him like this and kill. So when we get an evoker then, our setup where we want to put them is more than 110 blocks away from the raid center, and that makes it so you can remove a mob from the raid and the raid will not break down and continue despite you not killing this particular guy. Okay, let's see, there's definitely witches in the mix now. Can't really tell yet. Let's Let's use the minecarts. Okay, there's a Johnny. Kill that guy. Get our stuff back. Another one, another Johnny. Okay. Cool. And there is a regular dude. I don't think there was an evoker there, but you never can tell if they're so stacked into each other. Could well be that there is one and we just don't see him yet. And they will not start firing Vexes off as they can't see us here, right? And so yeah. But looks like there might be none in there. Probably starting to build up trash in the inventory already. Yeah. Oh god, all this crap you get from the raid farms. Okay, yeah, I think it's only 3 witches. We can just go ahead and try to kill them with the sword. That goes probably a bit quicker. Okay, come through here. Yeah. Can we get you? Oh, scoot it back again. Alright then. Then the minecarts. Whoop, next witch. And 2 more in there. 1. And dead witch. Good. And last one. Then the next wave should be coming in. It could be that there is an evoker riding on a big dude. Then we quickly have to bail and go away a little bit until the big guy is dead. And then when they get dismounted, they make it into the chamber as well. So let's see. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, that was that super low chance of the raid actually breaking, and it indeed happened here. That's good that we could see that. It actually can happen, but as I said, the chance is under 1%. We got just extremely unlucky. All right, I'm gonna head over back to the outpost and get Bad Omen again, and then we try again. All right, wave 4 again of the next raid I triggered here. I had a shulker box actually sitting back there where I grabbed some stuff and forgot to pick it up, and I think that broke the raid. It was in range, and they could actually spawn on a shulker box. Alright, I don't think there is evoker in here. No, it was just the witches. Okay, now we see the wave he didn't see before. Right, let's see what we get. This could well be that we have a mount in there again. A Ravager, yeah. There we go. And he has a dude on top, but it's not a evoker. It's just a regular dude. But there could be one in the mix now. We have to check. Okay, so this guy is to die. And then we have to check on the other ones inside. You see an evoker maybe? Maybe. I think I saw Dark Arm, but could also be with a Johnny. They are relatively the same, but not, yeah, distinguishable nevertheless. Okay, that's a Johnny. Okay. Get the Johnny. And then, let's see. Sort through that a little bit. Another Johnny. Okay. Boom. Next one, also Johnny. Yeah, maybe there's no evoker in there yet. You never know. So hard to tell. They all look the same. The grey heads. Not really distinguishable if they're glitching. See? Yep, there is one. Alright, I got a name tag here. We're gonna silence them. So that's done. And now we can send this guy away. And off they go. And yeah, they are on their way to back here. And yeah, we have this long minecart track. And yeah, they will drop in here and sit on this rail. And we will put 3 of them in there. So here we go. Could be just barely out of render distance. So when I'm here with camera, it could vanish. Oh god, seriously, did I forget to power this track here? Yes, I sure did. Let's go to here, stick out to the side a little bit, and then we can do it from here. It shouldn't be able to see us. Okay, power that real quick. Good. And now we just need to rush up and bump him. Go. and then get the heck out of here. Ooh. Okay. Good, good. Should be in there now. No, safely now. All right, all right, all right. And the raid will continue because we're outside of the range. Let's quickly check if this guy sits in there nicely now. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we need that rail there. Later we're gonna have him sitting on an enchanting table, so they're a little bit sunk down. But yeah, if you want to stack several in one spot, we first need to have that rail there, right? And yeah, should be able to stack him like this. Okay, now we have one in as named, everything good. Now we can go ahead and clear out the rest of the raid here and get a few more, and then everything should be fine. Yeah, there should be no evoker in there anymore now. Whoops, in this wave. Let's get up again. Hup. Yep. Right, here we can stand. Yeah, I don't see an evoker in there. Pretty sure. Okay, let's kill what we can. Okay, 2 remaining. And you see, right, we pulled the evoker out, but still the raid is legit. It continues. Because, yeah, it's out of the 110 block radius around the raid center. So you can extract mobs from raids. There we go. Alright. Name the dude. Send him off. Good. Alright. Now we have 3 of them in position. Now we need to try to drop him down. And yeah, do our thing. Maybe we can hold this to be safe. Well, we got it here. Okay, whatever is going on in there for now is not interesting to us. Let's yeah, approach and see if we can break out the block. Probably we should also do that from below. Okay, let's fly off a little bit real quick and get rid of this main bulk of the slime here. Okay. Spawned. Okay, let's go back down. And we're coming in from here. Whoa, choppiness is real. They can't see us from up here. Pretty much, yeah. There is a solid wall here, right? Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to break out this and have them drop down. You can also do it from here. We just need to make sure the minecart sits in there nicely. And then we need to quickly bail. Alright, we could do it maybe from this angle. Bam. Okay, they're in there. That was stage 1. Now, obviously, you know, if we wanted to work here and do anything, life would be horrible and complicated here because, yeah, they are around and seeing us all the time. So I have this piston contraption here. Oh, getting banged up by a slime. I have this piston contraption here to just simply push a glass block temporarily into their head, and then the area is secured and we can actually continue with the work here. So yeah, I need to get to this lever there. They cannot despawn, there's no danger of anything going wrong. We can just quickly fly away, get rid of the slime again, and then flick our lever. And then I need to restart my game because all of a sudden, yeah, we have serious, look at this, crazy FPS issues here. How does that sometimes just build up? Whoa, almost impossible to land. Okay, let's do that. Get our glass block in their face. Boom. Well, sometimes the easy solutions are the best. We totally overthought this one. We thought we had to get the boats in there from below, but actually we can also use the dispenser from on top. Reason is we have this waterlogged block here, and the dispenser will check for a 2-block radius if there is a viable water source to place the boat down, and therefore we can also place them in from on top like this. And this is actually how we want to have them placed, like sunk down, and yeah, that's it. Okay, that's also way less annoying to do. Okay, and that should be 9 boats in there now. Okay, we can pick that bad boy up. Okay, cool. And then lastly, we just come below and we take out the water. Who'll be punching? You and you. Take out the water and then take out the leaf and replace it with soul sand again. And that's it. Awesome. Okay. Because, we need the boats there. The boats will catch the vex that spawn constantly. And then, we can fire on them from on top. And we should be golden. Pretty much. Okay. Yeah, now I just need to do the same thing here. So, yeah, let's do this. Get a dispenser in place. And 9 boats. And rinse and repeat 3 more times. Like this. Okay, cool. All right, just grabbed myself another villager, and yeah, everything down there is complete now, minus the villager. That is the target for our evoker. Really? They really just hit that one spot where we fall down. Why can it never be easy to transport entities around, huh? All right, you need to walk up. No, don't. Stay up. Yeah, like this. Dude, where are you going? Where are you exactly going? What do you want here? Alright. Gotta go all the way around now. Alright, yeah. Gotta haul this guy over and then get him. Do I have a minecart? Yeah. Get him quickly in a minecart track and put him there. It's gonna be our bait to actually aggro the evokers, and then the evokers will spawn vexes like crazy, and we will kill the vexes with our skulls, with our 4-cylinder engine skull fire mechanism, and then get wither roses from that. Okay, minecart. Of course it picks up the slime now. Oh my god. Stay away. We want the villager. Come on. Go there. Touchy. Touch minecart. Come on. You should really touch this minecart. Alright. Cool. Let's give him a whirl. We can break this out. Okay. And then we can send him up there. Is there enough? Yep. Should be enough power track. Okay, let's switch here and blump. And there he goes. Nice. He sits on this piston there with a honey block. So yeah, when we turn on the machine, it moves closer and goes into range of our evokers. And yeah, that should be it. Now I need to do some more cleaning up here. Get all that stuff out of the way again. And then finally we can test this thing. Oh man, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be so cool. Oh, can't wait. Alright, quick, clean up. Alright, I just did a backup of the region file here. And quite weirdly, after server restart now in the next morning, here, these villagers all have new coats on. That is, I'm pretty sure at least this one was a like a swamp guy. And then for sure, the one below, this was a normal villager dude. And he also has the new coat now. Or am I tripping? I have to go back, watch my footage, but I think. Anyways, it's time for the final step. So we got everything going here now. Schalker loader and all. And now we need to remove the glass block and actually get this thing ready to go. So let's break out the door so we can escape faster. And yeah, so here we got our evokers in, right? We got our boats in place and everything. And they will go crazy, spawn vexes. We don't need to panic. I mean, when the vexes will spawn, they will be all caught by the boats we have in place. And yeah, then we have vexes in the boats. We have skulls firing from above. And then we have a wither rose farm. So let's break that. Okay, they will go mad. Stand here. They will send their ground spikes out. Yeah. All right. And yeah, now they are onto us. They are weird. Even if you break the line of sight to them, if they're once locked onto you, they keep track of you. Kind of like a witter almost. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, just flying off a little bit should get them off us. And then we should be golden. Yeah, they're just chilling there. We got some Vexes there as well already. Okay. Can't rest here. Let's quickly fly up. We need to switch on the Witter Reactor now anyway, so we get skulls, and then we can test the whole dealio. Alright. And blam. Sleepy sleep. Okay, we were quicker. Alright. Witter Reactor on. It's the first step. We got synchronized skulls here. Yeah, I mean, the things has been reloaded. But it's still... Every time you switch on that thing, it is nerve-wracking, and especially if you added a new module. But we have a backup in case of emergency. I mean, if things go really crazy. But it should be all good. Skulls should be rolling now. We got the 4 Witters in there. Yep, there comes the skulls. Okay, we can go down here and chill. And as soon as we have skulls hidden over there, yeah, there they come. Skulls are coming down. Are gonna be processed here now. How they spin when they go down in the water pipes. All right, and we hit in our skull destroyer over there. So now we can actually switch on our farm. Boom. All right, and we're redirecting the skulls as we did before. And now though we have targets. So now let's see if this all works fine. Okay, the first skulls are coming in. Yes! Okay, we're hidden. And yeah, the villager is in range now. The villager got pushed over by 1 block. And that triggers them. They see them through this hole. And they keep on spawning Vexes. And yeah, okay, we're firing on all cylinders. Yes! Okay, yeah. Oh man. Okay, and yeah. We are shooting at the Vexes there, slowly but surely killing them off. And as we kill them with Witter skulls, right, we will get Witter roses. Witter roses are dropping at the moment. We should get about 1,900 per hour. And I definitely need to light up the place down here a little bit. I mean, the slime are bad enough, but all this other stuff that is spawning here. But yeah, this is looking good. And now the thing is, I can also go in there, like, and get them, you know, walk around, and it should be safe. But if I go closer than the villager, they will target me. They will try to hit me with the ground spikes. But yeah, it should be all right. Let's go in there. We can walk here on this walkway. Now they're turning to us, and they will try to hit us with the ground spikes. But we are safe because we have half slabs here. They can't spawn their spikes on there, only on solid blocks. Yeah, so you can even go to the inside of this reactor. This is bonkers. Okay, but now, probably when we are out here, they will try to target us still. Yeah. Okay. No problem. We can quickly fly up there, and then hopefully they'll forget about us. See if they refocus on the villager, or if they still send ground spikes in our general direction. Nah, now they're back on the villager. Okay. Cool. Man, we're running. Seems to work fine. Bro, is this not... Is this not the most insane thing you've ever seen in Minecraft, probably? Like, this view upwards? And what we do with it, we actually are killing Vexes in masses. Oh, man. Dude. This is... I can't tell you how much fun this is, you know, to do all this crazy stuff in the game. And I'm so happy you guys enjoy this stuff and I can just do it. And I'm not I can literally do whatever I want in my Minecraft episodes. And that is so awesome and so much fun. Okay, yeah, and we should be loading witter roses in there. I mean, we can check. It'll, yeah, about 1,900 per hour. So if we let this thing run for an hour, we would have a shulker box filled, roughly. But we can also check if there's something in there already by just breaking it and having a new one there then. Okay, I'd say, but it looks good. We're seeing Vexes being shot. Maybe if you look very closely, we can... Boom, this one just died. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they keep on spawning. They see the villager. Yeah, and they just do their thing. Nice, nice. Okay, now let's try to turn off the setup. Okay, that worked. And see, the chamber gets nicely cleared, and the villager should then also be pushed back when the trigger is, or the delay is done. At the moment we're just clearing the chamber out, so no more skulls remain. Keep an eye out on this skeleton down there. Okay, all good. Ground spikes reaching all the way to back there. They have such a huge reach. That's nasty. Okay, but the chamber upstairs is cleared of skulls. That is very good. Okay, then we can switch off the reactor again. Make sure everything is fine there as well. You know, no, you should not be concerned if you pull a backup, but now I am. This entity's got somehow touched. I just hope the witters are in correct spot, but you know, if it can break, it can break when you turn it off, but should all be good. Should all be good. Shulker teleported out. Alright. Witter turning around again. Yeah, we're good. Skulls are lined up. All good. Down here, the village is also retracted. And those guys did stop spawning. Nice. Okay, now let's quickly clear these mobs down there, and then we can actually check in the shulker box if there actually was enough, or at least already a few witter roses loaded up, but I'm highly certain it worked. I don't see a reason it wouldn't. Right, let's have a look here in this shulker box. You can also test the elevator then right away. Okay, and yeah, stuff should be up in the chest there right now, so let's have a peek. Whoop. Oh man, creepers everywhere. Need to light this place up. Yes, okay, we got witter roses. Nice. Okay, from the short time we've been running it, 2 stacks in a bit. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now let's quickly get rid of these creepers, and then we put the shulker box back, because yeah, we'll grab it when it's full then, obviously. You go. Okay, now just some pesky slimes. Mobs keep wandering out of the caves there like crazy. There's tons of them in there. Okay, let's put that shulker back in. Doesn't matter if it's sideways or so. Yips. Okay. Cool. Cool, man. That is, yeah, super cool module we added today. You know, while I was watching this thing running, like the way it looks, you know, with this safety cage around it as well and so on, and then with the skulls moving and flying and being used to grind mobs pretty much, that really reminded me of modded Minecraft, man. Like for real, I was feeling I was playing some, I don't know, definitely not Minecraft, something modded. But yeah, another cool project, man. Oh, Methods, the absolute mad lad, worked on that a lot, together with To Know To Name, and Rechenmaschine helped, and yeah, quite a bunch of others. And that also yeah, brings us to the comment of the week. It's an interesting comment, yeah, by Praj. Here we go. I'm pretty sure if Doc was a scientist IRL, him and the Hivemind would have made the Death Star and built an entire Empire fleet just cause they got bored on a Sunday afternoon. IRL, yeah. The thing is, many of the Hivemind members are scientists. I have also scientific degrees, but not in engineering. But yeah, we have a bunch of us in the group that are really, really, really crazy scientists in real life. I'm gonna give you a few examples. For example, Raghu. Raghu, who's also a long-term member of the SciCraft server, he actually works as a theoretical physicist, mainly in the coding area of that, and he actually works in the Large Hadron Collider at the CERN. And he is the dude that helps and is heavily responsible for coding the filters that actually filter out the important information when these particles collide. It's very difficult. Of course, when particles collide with such a high speed, there will be lots of noise, so to speak, right? And you gotta filter out the interesting stuff. And he's working on that highly scientific stuff. And we got a bunch of others in the group that are actually real life scientists. You got many computer engineers and physicists and so on. Cayman, for example, who helped with the cannon back there, with the anvil cannon, and with many other projects, is a highly decorated computer scientist as well, acquiring his PhD at the moment, So there's people that are also, really doing game-breaking stuff in real life. But it's not only that, we have a huge variety of people. You don't have to have an academic degree to be, a Minecraft genius. For example, Methods, who I consider probably one of the most skilled Minecraft players, whoa, that was a close call, in existence, who helps me, as I mentioned before, a ton with all kinds of inventions and designs, and is able to think outside the box. For example, he and his family, they own a brewery, a microbrewery, a smaller brewery, he's not a brewery dynasty guy, right? And his main job is actually brewing beer. But side gig is being the Albert Einstein of technical Minecrafting. So we have a huge variety of people there, and it's very, very enjoyable to work with them on these crazy Minecraft projects, because they're using their real life physical skills and coding skills to help break the game for your entertainment. So there's that. I hope that gave you a little bit of a look behind the scenes, a little bit more. As I often point out, without the help of all these amazingly talented people, there would be no way that anything even remotely that crazy could be pulled off on a weekly basis here. No way. So I owe them, and you owe them. So without them, the episodes wouldn't be as entertaining, I guarantee you. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to leave a lot of likes, because as I said, it's not easy to develop things like that. A lot of people put a lot of heart, love, and dedication into that. And with that said, I see you in the next episode. Let's see what we do. Hopefully Scar will soon discover his prank. I think he was on, and I'm waiting for the reaction. It will be cool to see. Alright, see you next time. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Bye bye.